What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing? Well, hopefully everything is good with you guys on your sides. I know holidays coming up, everything like that, making sure everything is well and everybody is good. That's number one. So just want to thank you guys for stopping by, watching this video, taking the time out to learn about these amazing shoes that I got in right here. Finally got the new Kyrie model. Really happy to get these in, try them on feet, and just give you guys a good in-depth review on this shoe. But before we get into the shoe, first things first, I seen a lot of names on YouTube, like, not names, a couple times on YouTube, some stuff on IG as far as people saying, oh, Kyrie doesn't like the shoe, or Kyrie's not a fan of it, so I'm not being a fan. Let's clear the air. First things first, we got leaked images, and when it comes to leaked images, they're always bad. I'm part of it because I see leaked images, I'm like, oh, that's trash, where I just gotta wait for the official images to make my decision. So, when the leaked images drop, let me pull it up, let me read it. I don't want to misquote anything. K11 Kicks posted the pictures. Kyrie commented and says, and I quote, "I have nothing to do with the design or marketing of the upcoming Kyrie 8. In my opinion, these are trash. I have absolutely nothing to do with them. Nike plans to release it without my okay, regardless of what I say. So I apologize in advance to all my sneakerheads and shoe supporters of the Kai 11 brand." He said that. We get it. But what people aren't seeing is about a week or almost 2 weeks after that, I don't think it was 2 weeks, it's probably a week, he came back with this. And he said, and I quote, "When you're building something great, there sometimes comes a point where you need to recalibrate and refocus to ensure everyone involved is aligned. This is where the Kai 11 brand and Nike are. It was unfair to put the blame on Nike or any one person. With that being said, we are diligently working, restructuring, and reimagining things together to make sure we get it right." So he backtracked on his statements, he talked to the Nike team, and then he made some tweaks to the shoe, and you guys see images of him hooping in the shoe when he was practicing with the Brooklyn Nets, because they were in New York when they were practicing before the season started. He was wearing the Kyrie 8s. He's also wearing it on his individual workouts, so he's wearing the shoe. So I just want to clear that up first. Now that we got that out the way, let's get into the shoe. Boom, here we go. Red Kyrie Irving box. On the top, you're gonna have Kyrie, two swooshes, and the 8 or infinity sign. And when you turn it to the side, you're gonna have Kyrie Irving. So throughout the box, it's pretty much all red, but you're gonna have some gloss of these other designs on the box. And when you turn it to the back, you're gonna see those same designs highlighted in black and white. So in my opinion, I don't know exactly what these designs represent, but I think each of these designs, because it's 11 designs back here, and each one represents a shoe that he's gonna be coming out with. So this one's gonna look familiar when you see the shoe, that's the infinity symbol. This one I've seen on the Fire and Ice pair, with the one that's pretty much black when it has the accents of red and blue. And others, I'm assuming we're gonna find out later. Of course, 1111, I'm pretty sure that was the one that was supposed to drop on 1111, maybe AK, that's either Asian Kyrie or Azorian Kyrie. So we're just gonna see how we play it. So the box reads Kyrie 8 EP, color is aluminum, sail, and black. Pull these open, these out, and yeah, they're gonna look laced a little crazy because I have been wearing these. I've been trying them on, walking around the house with them, and seeing how they feel. And yeah, these, something else. So let me set this up for you guys real quick, and we're going to get into a deep dive of this shoe. Here we have them, the Kyrie Infinity. So first things first, when it comes to the sizing, let's clear the air on that. I always wear 11.5 in my Kyries. The only Kyries I have in the size 12 are the Kyrie 6s, because I found those ran super small in my opinion. So these don't have a US release date yet, shipping delays, so I don't know when these are going to be released in the US, but they have been released overseas. But the problem with that is overseas does not have 11.5. They go from 11 to 12. So I bit the bullet and I bought the size 12. Putting them on, they feel right. Because the way it looked, it reminded me of the Kyrie 6, and I was like, if it fits anything like the Kyrie 6, I need to get a size 12. So I went with a size 12. It feels pretty good to me. I don't have too much room in the toe box. Preferably, I would like 11.5, but the 12 does work. the 12 definitely does work. So if you're interested in copying a pair of these and you don't want to wait for the US release date and you're 11.5 like me, size 12 will do you justice. Let you guys know. So if you're looking to purchase a pair of these, you can find them on StockX, you can find them on Go for pretty much retail. And then there's another eBay seller, I'm blanking on his name, but I'm leaving all in the description. He has all the pairs and you can buy from him. So like I said, the prices aren't bad. They're pretty much retail prices, maybe like $20 more. But yeah, if you're interested in copying, do that. Outside of that, another thing that just surprised me when I put them on, these shoes are super comfortable. Like out of all the Kyries from 1 to the infinity, like this is the most comfortable Kyrie model hands down. I put these joints on when I got them, and I usually don't say this about Kyries, but when I put them on and walked around, I didn't really want to take them off. I was just so surprised by the comfort of it, and it's just been a complete shock to me. Like, but you know what? Let me stop talking about it. Let's go into the shoe and let me explain why I feel it's so comfortable. Oh, and one more thing. If you do buy these from StockX, Gold, or eBay at the moment, you're gonna get them from overseas and you're gonna have this XDR tab. So the XDR tab is just for extra durability, more rubber, so you can play longer. So what that means, overseas, they primarily play outside. So they put a little bit more durability in the outsole so it sticks, versus in the US, we primarily play in gyms. So our rubber isn't as durable as theirs. So if you plan on picking up a pair of these and you're gonna be playing pretty much outside, I would advise picking them up now from overseas and get your little XDR with a little bit more traction at the bottom, because we all know outdoors they be killing our shoe. First things first, we're gonna discuss is the outsole. So looking at this outsole, it kind of reminds me of the Kyrie 6 with some hints of the Kyrie 7. You have that aggressive multi-directional pattern. Up by the forefoot, you're gonna see the sign that says FF Zoom Strobel for forefoot Zoom Strobel. And this is the part that reminds me of the Kyrie 6, because I know if you guys had the Kyrie 6s, usually like it had a little eyeball. But these teeth, it reminds me of the Kyrie 4. If you guys got the Kyrie 4, you should know what I'm talking about with the sidewalls on the Kyrie 4. The middle of the outsole, you're gonna have the Kyrie Irving signature, and towards the back, you're gonna have this 8 or infinite symbol, and you're gonna see an air zoom unit poking out right there in the back of it. Pretty cool. So moving to the midsole. The midsole, you're gonna have a Phylon midsole, pretty much accustomed to that. If you've been wearing Kyries, it's typically a Phylon midsole. It's been that way since the Kyrie 5, I believe. So you have, like I mentioned before, you have that air zoom unit in the heel, and towards the front of it, no more zoom turbo. We had the zoom turbo on the Kyries from the Kyrie 5, 6, and 7, but this time they went with the zoom Strobel. If I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, if I'm gonna keep it really real with y'all, this makes a world of difference, man. Like, I put these shoes on and you feel the bounce right there from the zoom Strobel. Some of you guys may understand if you played or used the GT Run. It has a zoom Strobel, but this one feels a little bit better. It really does give you that bounce and makes the shoe a lot more comfortable. The Zoom X was cool, but I felt like when I put it in, it was pretty stiff. You didn't really feel it until you broke the shoe in. That's when you started feeling the benefits of the Zoom Turbo, whereas this, as soon as I put my foot in the shoe, I was just like, yo, what's going on? I'm here, I'm like, I like these. So I'm pretty interested to seeing how Kyrie plays with these on the court. And I know it's a hard sell right now because Kyrie's not playing. On the medial side of the midsole, you're gonna have this piece right here that kind of protrudes out. It's kind of weird. I don't understand what it's for, but it's there. You're also gonna have this plastic piece right here that lets you know if you kind of see it well. Hopefully my camera catches it. It says Zoom Strobel. Nice little aesthetic piece. It's pretty cool. It reminds me of like what the Kyrie 7 had with the teeth right there, so not bad. On the right foot, you're gonna have Azuri, and then you're gonna have some Egyptian symbols, which, you know, Kyrie's pretty into the Egyptian mythology. And on the left foot, you're gonna have Elizabeth, and you're gonna see the same symbols right there. Moving on to the upper. So the upper now is this textile upper, and this shoe, it really reminds me of the Kyrie 6 a lot, honestly. And I say that because this textile upper was the same textile, well, it's not the same textile upper that we got with the Kyrie 6, because this one is more thin and it's more flexible. The Kyrie 6, it was pretty firm and it couldn't really move a lot, and it was a really snug fit, and there's a lot going on with this one. As soon as you put it on, it feels really good around your feet. It's flexible, it's thin, and it just works. It fits and it feels a lot better. Coming up to this back right here, you're gonna have these leather portions, and it's actually pretty good leather. You're gonna have this swoosh right here. Like I said, pretty good leather, not mad at it. So when it comes to the lacing system for the Kyries, this little cross piece right here under your rope laces, at first when I saw it, I thought it connected to these wings or straps that's on the side, but it doesn't. It's just there to, I'm not sure what it's there for. I just guess it's there for style. These wings or straps on the side right here, you're gonna recognize these from Kyrie 7's had them, the Kyrie 6 had a strap, but you know, Kyrie in his storytelling, 2-finger drill his father, laying against the wall with 2 fingers across the strength of his fingers. So you're always gonna see like some kind of strap or 2 pieces right there for support. And what this actually does, this back piece right here towards the heel wraps around, and when you tighten your shoe, it kind of just locks the heel in place. And in the front, you can't see it on this colorway because of the upper, but the front piece wraps around the toe box, and I'm not too sure what that does for the toes, but pretty cool. So coming up to the tongue, you're gonna see the infinity symbol, and I did mention this earlier. When I had the box in my hand, I was like, the 11 symbols on the box, you're gonna see one of them later, and this is it right here, the infinity symbol on the right foot. On the left foot, you're gonna have the Kyrie Irving signature. And when it comes to the tongue, for the Kyrie Infinity, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. This tongue is thick, real thick. It's the thickest tongue I've seen on a Kyrie Irving shoe yet. And I'm talking about like the numbered ones, the Kyrie lows, thick tongue. But I will say it feels amazing against your legs. It's similar to a Jordan 5 tongue. If I could reference it right for you guys to have a better understanding, it's really similar to a Jordan 5 tongue, but it feels really good. It's really comfortable. You're gonna have the purple liner. You're gonna have a purple line towards the back, nothing displayed on the back of the tongue, and you're gonna have the purple inner liner. And if you could see closely on the insole, you're gonna have Kyrie, the infinity symbol, and the Nike swoosh. Towards the back, you're gonna have Kyrie Irving symbol and red, and you're gonna have some textile, and you're gonna see some leather with some white, red, and like a volt green design towards the back of it. And that's pretty much it. That's the Kyrie Infinity all together. So I got some more pairs coming in. When those come in, I'll definitely give you a review on those shoes. But in my opinion, how I feel about them, aesthetically, I'm still iffy on these guys. Like, they're clearly not my favorite Kyrie look-wise. Like, my favorite Kyrie look-wise is still the Kyrie 7. But as far as comfort, this is the most comfortable Kyrie shoe I had ever. Like, the most comfortable Kyrie shoe I would say before this would be the Kyrie 4, but these are taking it to another level. That zoom strobel really makes a difference, and the heel air unit, you don't really feel it too much. You probably feel a little bit more when you break the shoe in, but hands down right now, most comfortable Kyrie shoe. And because of that, it may grow on me, because you know, when you're wearing a shoe and it's really comfortable on feet and you can always just slip it on and keep it moving, that makes you wear a shoe a lot more. So maybe I might wear these a lot more than I think I will. But Kyrie Infinity or Kyrie 8, whatever you want to call it, let me know what you guys think about these shoes down below. Are you interested in them? Are you feeling them? Do you think they're worth it? Are you willing to wait for the US release? Or you think you're gonna pull the trigger on a pair on StockX, Gold, or eBay? Let it all be known down below. Appreciate it all. And just let me know what you think about them. I'm here for you guys. You know I'm a Kyrie guy. I'm still rocking with my guy. I'm still supporting my guy. So it was only right for me to get a pair of these in early. Well, not early, but get a pair in from one of those sites to just give you guys a review and give you my opinion on the shoe. I do love the comfort. The look, still not there yet. It does remind me of a Kyrie 6, but an upgraded version of the Kyrie 6 because it's better materials, it's better cushioning, and it just feels more comfortable. So with that being said, the on feet is coming up next. peace, love, and positivity as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So, later y'all. Peace.